Here we go.
You ready?
Yeah.
Shellz, you ready, Nick?
No brief. I'm on D&D right now.
Oh yeah, everybody put their shit on the D&D.
Already recording?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we like to get it candid.
Okay.
All right.
Well, nah, we gotta pop the bottle springs.
Nah, we gotta say what's good, motherfuckers.
Nah, yeah. We started already.
Yeah.
I mean, you know you.
Oh, you wanna distribute everything? You don't wanna pop it on camera like last time?
I ain't about to go crazy, you know. Just a little baby pop.
Yeah, don't be wasting shit.
A little baby pop. Nothing crazy. Nah, I just want to do
Oh yeah, you're doing a weird concoction. He doesn't want the people to know what it is. He had a little Frankenstein drink idea.
Oh, you trying to?
Yeah, he didn't even deny it. He just grabbed his cup.
Bring the weed tray. Bring the weed tray. Are you gonna start with a shot or something?
Yeah, you wanna shot this? Some what's this? Some cognac.
All right, everybody got a shot with me. Where's my cup?
Whoever fucked up this couch at Self-Made Designs, you suck. You fucking suck.
And I hope your mama hits her pinky toe on the bottom corner of the bed.
Because this couch was brand new. They bought it, and whoever you are, you fucked it up. You.
Wow.
It's a pretty hefty shot. This ain't a shot. We take a baby sip after this.
It's just to get things started.
Yeah, right.
Woo! Black excellence, Wakanda forever, Massachusetts music. Woo! Oh wow, okay, we can't let her outdo us like that.
Yeah. I could have did it, but I didn't mentally prepare myself. Yeah.
Woo! Isn't that how shots work?
Woo!
That was a big ass shot. I think I took actually the equivalent of a shot. But it was
out of your cup?
Yeah, but
water doesn't count as a chaser.
No, but I love to like follow up liquid
that's
with water.
That's literally the best chaser.
You just have to stay hydrated.
It just keeps it just clears it like whoop.
No, this is just staying hydrated. It's not a chaser.
I like that.
Yeah. You know.
I can't even argue with that.
Yeah, I'm not chasing nothing. I don't need a chaser.
So do we want to open this?
No, not yet.
We're gonna do the whole open. All right, fuck.
No, we're not gonna do the whole thing. We're gonna find a moment where it's like that's a.
It's time, guys. This is fun. This is all B-roll. All right, let's get this fucking show fucking started, motherfuckers.
Poppin' motherfucks.
What's fucking good?
Gang, gang, gang.
Working, I've been fucking working. These haters is lurking, these haters fucking lurking. So I just chill and relax, smoking this gas, sipping this priv, just kick back. Sort of relax, so focus on that, stay 10 toes down till they get back.
You already know what it is, your boy, 508 twin.
508 Chunksy.
You got no. I get to introduce you.
Oh, my bad.
Because this. I'm swayed right now.
It's your show. Sorry.
I'm swayed. We got the amazing.
Go ahead.
We got a special fucking guest. Second woman on our podcast.
Yeah, second woman on our podcast. I think personally one of our illest guests.
Oh, no. If we're being like, if I'm being biased, I have to say like, shout out to every fucking guest that we've had. I'm the biggest fan of Shellz. Like, we were literally bumping your music the whole way over here. Like, we got Shellz in the fucking building. Shellz with a fucking Z.
Yep.
Back to me, you're coming back to me. You want this love for free? No. Go back and forth cause we love on the low. Get up and go, yeah. I close the door, but you got the key.
How you doing, lovely? Thank you for joining us.
Do I get to say my name?
Yes, go ahead. Let them know who you are.
It's your girl Shellz. Shellz with a Z. What's up?
This is my girl right here, dog. I'm so glad that she was able to come and not even come. We came.
No, we came.
She's hosting.
I brought them to my spot.
No homo. We came. Yeah.
Yeah, this is her spot. She came in the clutch. Shout out crew. But his studio was booked this week.
But niggas getting that money, you know what I
mean?
Queen with us this week.
So let's get to what the people want to know.
What do they want to know?
How'd you get into music? Tell us about yourself, actually. Tell us about how you were raised, kind of, like where you grew up.
I was born in Boston, raised in Brockton, Massachusetts, 508.
508.
What else? I was raised in church.
Okay.
7-Day Adventist to be specific.
Okay.
Super strict upbringing. So.
What's your nationality?
I'm Haitian. Big Zo.
What church did you go to?
I went to.
Was it next to the one on near Pine Grove?
Grove.
No, like the
one on
across the street. It's like on like Main.
In Brockton.
In Oak Street, yeah.
No. I know what you're talking about, but no. I've been there. But no. Used to sing in the church. I used to do sign dance. Like
interpretive dance?
Yes.
Yo, they used to be out. Yo, I used to think like, yo, them niggas is crumpets. That's what I used to think.
Kinda, low key, because you gotta like
just more sensual.
Emphasis in the words with your body instead without your mouth, you know. So that's how I grew up, like performing that way in the Seventh-day Adventist church.
Like what age range?
I grew up in, I don't remember.
Like so, it's probably like from like before you could remember. As
far as the choir establishing in my church, I would say I was probably 12. 11, like middle schoolish, but even before that, my older brother, Witchell, shout out to Witchell, created my society. He was in love with Eminem, in love with 8 Mile, and just was determined that he was gonna be an artist, and it was just us two for a while before my little brother came along, who's also a producer. Shout out Neezy Beats. We used to freestyle back and forth, me and my older brother.
That's right.
And just, that was me, that was our thing until we fell asleep every night because we had a bunk bed.
Oh, those days. The bunk bed days.
Yeah, especially during the summer. It was like, okay, back and forth. We freestyle, battle, go back and forth until we fall asleep. So I was a songwriter, I would say, starting since middle school.
Okay.
So that's how I started my music. But it was not my passion right away.
Okay.
Like, I wanted to be a dermatologist. You know, then I wanted to be a clothing maker. Then I wanted to do so much while I was in high school. My mom wanted me to be a nurse so bad, obviously. And I actually did try to do the nursing thing. My first major in college was biology. I tried, but it just was not for me. Like, sorry. I can't do it, Mom.
Be like that. Sorry, Mom.
In the last episode with Maverick, we was talking about how he graduated from college and all that, and we didn't. Yeah. And I was like, sorry, he was like, yo, I made a promise to my mom. And I was like, yo, so did I.
I graduated from college too.
You did?
Yes. Thank you.
Go to college. Go to school. Fuck college. Yeah, go to school. You try to make it specific.
Go to school.
For free. Yeah. Go to school for free.
You know how to do that?
I mean, most community colleges give you those opportunities. Happy birthday!
Hey! Oh, come do us a little quick cameo. We're doing the podcast right quick.
Why not?
It's your birthday, man. It's a rare opportunity.
Gucci?
How much time is that?
Alright, so my name is DJ Larry D. It's my birthday today. I turned 28.
Hey!
In this day and age, black men don't live that long. So, you know what I mean? That's a toast in itself.
That's for you, brother. That's for you.
Tortola.
I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, me neither. Happy birthday, Happy birthday, Wakanda forever.
Wakanda, yeah.
Gang.
Alright.
So you in that studio that was next to hers?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
we of course, man. We always love to connect. I'm learning how to become a producer right now, and I'm also in college for entertainment management.
Incredible DJ. Like,
come on, and
I used to DJ, so I was the first time to be like, this DJ sucks. Like when I go out and it's like, oh, you fucked up.
Okay,
fucked up. I'm one of those people when I go out.
I hate when I love throwbacks, but I hate when they like are in the throwbacks for the whole party.
Yeah, that's the force.
I'd be like, bruh.
Alright, 20 minutes.
Innovate.
20 minutes. 20 minutes of throwback. That's all y'all get. Nah. And it's spread out. It's spread out. I ain't giving y'all 20 minutes straight. Spread out. 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 6 minutes. You know what I mean?
Oh, this is a tip. I don't DJ anymore. I don't take gigs anymore.
Yeah.
But throwback hip hop is always cool.
Obviously.
Throwback R&B. You're fucking up the party.
Yeah.
You're fucking up the party.
I really want to hear wifey.
I don't hear nothing wrong. Oh no. First of all, any DJ who's playing R. Kelly still, you're wrong. You're wrong.
It's funny because you actually answered the question that I had for you because I was really gonna ask you like the DJ shows were like. Were you actually a DJ and you actually answered that?
Let's talk about that.
No bullshit. I was actually curious about that. I'm like,
I was a DJ first.
I went to a couple of parties. She's nice, bro. Don't sleep. Do not sleep.
You been to my parties?
Stop it. In Brockton? Stop it. I live in Brockton. You better stop it, girl.
Brockton, bro.
Yeah, bro. Shit.
I feel like you've been to one of my parties. For sure.
It's okay.
on the south side, you've definitely been to one of those house parties on, what is it? Denver, whatever it's called, that little
Dover Street?
Not Dover. It's on the south side. There's a house party that was every summer. Not Tribou. I did that too. I did Tribou Street too. You know, Hess and them. I did.
Yeah, I think Jamaica was the one.
She said Hess.
Yeah.
Shout out Hess, bro. Oh, Henson?
Yeah, Henson is Hess.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm talking about. I know a nigga that's actual name is Hess, but shout out Henson because that's my nigga too. Shout out both y'all niggas.
Yeah, I remember. Like I used to do their basement.
Okay.
I've done. There's this other house at Ithaca Road.
That's
y'all bitch. That's your house. I DJ. You probably a kid.
That's
you
my
probably a
house.
kid.
That's my house.
I'm like Ithaca Road.
I was a kid. I might have been. When was it?
How drunk were you, bro?
Nah, she's probably talking about Eddie's crib. Was it the yellow house?
I don't remember the
With the
color.
2 floors?
Was it multiple floors?
No. It's the basement.
Yeah, basement and like the.
And then upstairs and then the backyard.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Different dude. Okay, word.
Now I know why. I'm like, why is you saying I was a jit? Nah, it makes sense. Cause those niggas are older than me.
I don't know. They were older than me too, but I was DJing. I was selling mixed CDs.
So you know like,
Okay.
Steven and Sonya Toyo and all that.
Yes, me and Joker Flames.
Small.
Back then.
I'm sorry. I'm over here using
Shout out to
government.
Joker.
Oh yeah, I said her whole government.
Go into your party.
Blessings to everybody.
Yeah. I like that because he crashed on it. Like I'm a podcast crasher. I appreciate you, bro.
Yo, you have a whole party going on.
That was fire. That's fire.
With people. You got a whole party.
Damn, I'm on using her whole fucking government name. Yeah, Joker.
Yeah, Joker.
I party with her many times.
Yes, even her. We used to play together too. Even at her house, like she'd hop off, I'd hop on. I was always just, I want to say low key, but I was DJing for free, and trying to get into the business side was difficult for me as a female with no crew.
Yeah.
You know, back then everybody, even till now, I
toting all your equipment.
My CDs was in a case. Like that's back in the day.
CDs in the case, bro. I know the case. I feel like everybody had the same CD case.
I still have.
I had the big sleeve shit, that big.
Yeah, with like 180.
The best ones was when you was in the car. It was just you was just chilling with
big ass book.
Big Pun was always
me.
It's always Big Pun.
I used to
top 40
R&B
hits.
see Big Pun like oh Big Pun.
Wait a minute though.
I think at this point,
art now.
it's memorabilia.
It's art now, yeah.
It's really like for collecting.
But believe it or not, some people are really into that shit.
Yeah. I mean,
some people are still buying vinyl.
Yeah.
Yo, I actually seen a fucking statistic. I don't know if it was on Billboard or some major publication where it was telling like people like niggas like JayZ are still selling like 70 to 100K of CDs. It's like legit CDs. Because like obviously they're cut from that cloth of people that still.
And the thing about I feel like this generation, they get into so many different lifestyles and random things they want to like. I feel like a 17-year-old kid is probably out there like, yeah, I want to collect all the old hip hop CDs all the way back to Eazy-E and I mean like and just start getting
random ass TikTok fucking hobby.
At this
they
point,
want to get like memorabilia. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
I want to collect it. You know what I mean? Like,
collector's items.
Yeah, a bunch of stuff like that. Like, I feel like I mean, like kids nowadays just get into random stuff, and I can definitely see kids doing that.
That's something I've been trying to figure out as an artist, as far as what people want to buy. Like for me. Like, cause I'm not a big T-shirt person, but people want to buy T-shirts. Like, I had to figure it out as an artist.
What you brought, you put something, you know what I mean? Rolling trays, stuff like that, you know what I mean?
I would love to get some rolling trays. But it's like, would you get a rolling tray if this was my face?
Yes.
I broke. Jeff,
ours is Mitzi. The one in my car is Mitzi also.
I would definitely
if it's a nice picture, I would definitely get it.
It's a music artist?
Yes.
Yeah, I would get it.
Like, say if it's just an album cover on there.
Yeah, that's
you know what I mean?
fire.
Like, that'd be fire.
Who are your, like, musical influences? Like, what's your top 5?
My top 5 of all time right now?
Of all time, definitely of all time.
Your favorite, though?
Like the people that made you, like, want to do this.
Lauryn Hill, number 1.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah. Number 2, Missy Elliott. Number 3, EBE.
Ooh!
Number 4, Nas. And then number 5, I went through that pretty quickly.
Yeah, you did.
Because I didn't want to think about it too much.
Yeah.
But number 5, Wyclef. Wyclef Jean.
Ooh. Even though he robbed Haiti?
He didn't.
He didn't? Oh.
No.
What happened? Well, they say he did.
Listen, sometimes rumors save your life.
Yeah.
He wasn't supposed to be the president of Haiti because at the end of the day, it's a corrupt government.
Yeah.
They're never going to allow somebody who's actually trying to do good into the government. So they set it up in whatever way they had to, just like America does all the time, and set up a narrative that he wanted to rob Haiti by robbing charity donations. How about the fact that most of the relief that was sent to Haiti was not given to Haitians?
Actually, Clintons.
Most of the relief.
The Clintons weren't involved in this specific situation.
Yeah.
But they did rob Haiti. If anybody robbed Haiti, it was the Clintons. But in this specific situation, and hope for Haiti after the earthquake, for people to accuse Wyclef Jean for taking portions of the charity, which makes sense because every nonprofit organization is going to use the funds to cover their expenses. It makes sense. Oh, but they were trying to say it was frivolous with jets and da-da-da. This man is flying back and forth to Haiti. But how about relief from the UN, relief from certain governments, certain shit that was sent to Haiti sat at the airport. It wasn't given to the people who were living in tents.
And that shit gets confiscated by the government all the time, and they don't give that shit out because the fucking
corruption.
laws are fucking on some other shit.
Let's not even get assassinated.
No.
On the table, on the floor.
Right there, down there, right there.
Okay.
Fat wallet.
Nah, but either way, like Wyclef Jean, I'm not gonna say.
I feel like we're in college. I feel like we're at a frat.
Oh God, we're in a frat. I mean,
shark in the beard.
This is a gym for artists, so you're gonna always run into work.
I fucking love that. I love that.
Yeah, it's a gym. So.
She said, "No, you had a great top 5. I can't name my top 5. We've had.
You just have to do it fast.
We've had this conversation like 5 times. I guarantee if I did it right
now, it'll change. Yeah,
you have to do it fast. It's always gonna change.
Fast?
I was thinking about doing this actually.
I was like, it's already 8:15. We only have 45 minutes left, so we might as well pop the bottle.
About shit.
45 minutes. Yo, I feel like
this is not a reason yet.
We're just having. Yeah. I'm going with Shellz. It's her bottle basically.
It's not a reason. And we got shots on the table too.
We do.
You drank yours, but
no, he drank his.
Okay.
The gentleman who came.
Yeah, let's confiscate this. Get it out of the fray.
How you know you got in bad trouble in high school? Let me confiscate this. That's a test teacher language. Your phone.
Or I just read the
drugs,
dictionary.
Your candy, all that was
as they zoom in on my face. In-house suspension.
Thug life.
In-house suspension.
So, you know how we always talk about industry plans?
Yeah.
Are we talking to an industry plan right
now? No, we're not talking to. No, she's not an industry plan.
What's a real
industry plan?
I love Chunk for that segue.
What's that?
An industry plan?
Yeah.
Like I'm thinking that
niggas passed on me.
You know what I mean? I feel like only certain talent gets that. So oh yeah, she's not talented. So now we're gonna plant her in the industry somehow. You know what I mean? Like,
well, ask her. Ask her what you want to ask her.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna ask. I know what you want to ask.
So, answer to his question, no, I am not an industry plant. I wish I was an industry plant. I love plants. Okay?
I think he wants to know how you got
my deal.
Like into because he feels like basically it's like a look, even the baby is signed to like South Coast Music. A lot of people don't know that. So before he was major, he was like leveraging South Coast Music's resources to basically put out these great videos. That's how he met Real Goats, because he had a budget for that. So basically you're kind of in a DaBaby position where, a lot of niggas like me and him, I'm not saying, I know you pay out of pocket. I know that for a fact. But you do have some people that are professional that are helping to organize things, and we don't really know how it works because we don't have that. So that's what he wants to know. Like, like how'd you get it? What is it like? How does it work? All
right. In 2019, I was signed to VS Management Deal, and I think that's a good time to pop champagne. I was signed to Vicious Society, and when I dropped my first mixtape with Vicious Society, I got my chaining day, where I got my VS chain that I don't have on today, because.
Oh, they changed you? They did.
I had a training day. It was very dramatic.
Is your cousin shit?
No.
Oh,
that's BS Entertainment.
Oh, okay.
Not Business Society.
Oh, okay.
Entertainment, whatever. LLC.
I was okay.
So we're gonna pop champagne to the fact that I got my first deal last year, and I've been doing this for 2 years, going on 3. So I got my first deal last year in 2019. Our first single that we dropped was Slide, which was my debut hit, I'd say, in the industry that we have here.
Shout out Jay something. Shout out Brianna Claire Donna. Who also modeled in the video. B. Corinne. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not here.
Everybody's like name.
Shout out B. Corinne.
My girl. That's
what happened. No, that's my dog. I love her dog. I knew it for a little while. I mean,
shout out Kenzie.
Yeah, shout out Kenzie.
Wise.
Yeah, we can go crazy. Wise. Shout out Wise. And shout out B. Corinne. Okay.
I feel like I've been.
You haven't tapped it.
I want to let that.
Yeah, let that chill.
You tapped champagne.
Okay, no.
I never tapped champagne a day in my life before.
Yes.
Here's a question I had.
Yes.
You got the deal, but like, what did you do to get the deal? You just putting your music out and it was just going crazy?
So do you guys want to take a shot? Or do you guys want to pop this bottle before we talk about this? Because we're celebrating this. They know.
There you go.
I'm dead.
She gave us an ultimatum and we just like, fuck it. I need Shellz to tell us.
Are you popping this now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pop champagne.
That's what I'm saying. How did you lead up to this deal? Like,
we gotta pop that.
What kind of distribution was you doing? What did you do right to get it?
Let me. Oh, you got it.
Yo, I was you this time. Remember last time?
Nigga said, I think the bartenders say you gotta tip the cup so
the phone.
And pour slow.
But this is champagne, so I'm giving us a good amount.
Yeah. See, this shit ain't
You could have just did the phone then.
I'm done.
Make it look a little more.
Fill her shit up.
I just wanna give everybody some and then
fill her shit up.
You know what I mean?
Whatever. That bottle.
She's like,
listen, I'm not a bartender, but I am a good mathematician. Shout out the MCAS.
Mathematics.
I am mixology licensed. Yes.
Oh.
You are?
So then you should be doing this.
I mean, you look like you're doing such a great job.
I'm like, you got 2 more cups to do.
Over there.
I'm doing trash. And listen.
First side gold stack my flow.
What's the saying? Girls can do things better than men. I believe that in this
scenario.
It.
Oh my god.
Listen, she said the mixology shit and you just made me insecure. She said, listen, I'm a mixologist.
He's like, yeah.
I said, I'm licensed.
He's like, I'm not embarrassing myself any further. When it comes to
there's a fucking mixologist in the room. What the fuck am I doing for it?
Mixologist in the room.
It's a rare opportunity. All right, guys.
That's why you should have put it, because it's over there.
Nah, okay, yeah. So what did you do right to get that? You know what I mean?
What did you do right to have my cousin ignore me for 3 years after I fucking told him, yo, cuz, listen to my music. All of a sudden, one day, yo, I finally listened to it 2 years later. It's really good. I already didn't sign 3 artists and it's too late, but...
Listen,
these are straight facts.
I love you, cuz.
BS.
I love you.
Jem, that's on you. That's not my business.
No.
But I'm here on
anytime.
So what I was doing in this very room that we're in right now. I was in here, sleepless nights, making music nonstop. My cousin passed away 5 years ago. Next week, it's gonna be 5 years ago.
R.I.P.
And R.I.P. Joe, love you. And when he died, I just knew I was gonna put 100% in everything that I did, because that's what he preached. So to me, it was a dedication to him and myself that I'm going to do my passion, which is music in general. I started off DJing. I tried to manage artists, help artists. But I realized, like, dude, you're a songwriter and you make pretty dope music. Just fucking be you. So I'm deciding.
Amazing music.
Thank you. I'm deciding to be. Thank you.
No, I'm not gassing.
The crazy part is that I live in Massachusetts where we don't. This is not the entertainment capital.
Not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit.
We're like the anti-capital.
So everything. No, but everything that we've been able to accomplish now is happening, I would say, for the first time in this capacity.
Definitely.
And if I could be part of that in any way, hell fucking yeah. And I'm going to do it to the best of my ability. Especially I'm from Brockton, too. That's a whole nother thing that... Today on Twitter, somebody was talking shit about Brockton.
They roasted her. Yo, I was a part of it.
Can y'all
They roasted her.
I don't know.
Shorty was like, my life sucks, but at least I'm not from Brockton.
What?
She got fucking
Fuck
cooked.
you, bitch.
She got cooked. Yo, the whole Brockton cooked her. She was like, damn, like, I ain't
somebody was like, everybody from Brockton goes to Brockton.
Let's establish this.
Talent.
For some reason,
a lot of things happen.
God, the universe, whatever you believe in.
Let me just throw my talent into Brockton.
They fucking was like, nuke of talent. Boom.
We're not gonna give them peace. We're not gonna give them much diversity.
We're not even gonna give them good.
We're not gonna give them sanity.
Their mall is gonna be
entertainment.
Their mall's trash.
We're not gonna give them sanity, entertainment, finances. We're not gonna give them none of that. But we will give them flavor.
Talent.
Flavor and talent. Make it work.
Brockton is trill as fuck. We're not hood. We're not really gangster, but we're
trill.
We're trill as fuck.
That's what it is.
Because at the end of the day, we do have to grind for everything that we have. And my Cape Verdean people push it to the limit. I saw Cape Verde oil the other day. These motherfuckers are not playing. And at the end of the day, I'm proud to say they're my neighbors.
Yeah.
So, I'm from Brockton.
Shout out to them.
I'm 25% CV, so shout out my people. I mean,
I'm from Brockton. I was born in Boston, and it's my mission to spread love through art and music. It's my mission to make a mark. It's my mission to leave a legacy. And that's basically how shit turned out. Jem saw that when I started. I started in 2018. I released my first record. This is the cover right here. It was called Father's Tears.
So, like, when you released it, like, what did you do?
Like,
you released it and you just put it on platforms and just left it?
Father's Tears, happen? I released through DistroKid.
Yep.
And when I met with Jem, who was my manager, Stefan Alce, Cuzzo, he introduced me to how I can copyright my music, register it, and make some sort of profit, even if it's pennies. And we've just been running with that system for every record that I make. I write it, I record it, I release it. In the release, I copyright it, I register it.
So you don't wait?
I have waited on some records. Everything has to wait because planning is key. But
you don't like hoard songs.
I do like any other artist, but right now the message that I preach is you need a release. Like I hoard, but I'm releasing while I'm hoarding.
You're hoarding with a plan of
of releasing.
Okay.
And in the meantime, I have other songs that are out.
Okay.
But there's artists who are hoarding every single song that they have and have no song out on Apple Music that I could add.
Yeah, they're hoarding to the point where it's like stifling their release to like in general.
You could only hear their music on Apple Notes, and that's not okay. I have a lot of songs on Apple Notes and my Gmail and my G Drive too, but I have plans for them. And then not every song's gonna see the light of day. But if I die, release everything. Everything. Release everything. But at the end of the day, like...
God forbid.
I mean, that's a guarantee, regardless. I don't know when, where, or how. But in the meantime, I'm setting a blueprint so that when I do go, you guys have all the materials to promote me.
You can just tell that she's like spiritually and like in tune.
Yeah, definitely.
You get the most promotion when you're dead.
You can just sense that. Maybe I don't know if y'all can sense it because y'all on the camera when you're seeing this, but I could sense it in the room. Like she's definitely in tune. Like
maybe it's the shots and the champagne.
Oh no, we've been sipping right. We've been sipping good tonight.
So like, what do you think is like the biggest accomplishment music wise you've ever had? Like, what is like your most proudest music moment? Like, you think like when it comes to like, yeah, that's like I need to top that now.
My Soul EP, dropping that.
That's the one that you did with
the movie. Yes, I
watched it on the way here.
A short film, and to me, It was 3 music videos in 3 days in January, snowstorm and everything.
Can you kind of like tell us about your experience, like actually shooting that? Because a lot of people, I've never had a production at that level.
So I work with GBAC, Greater Boston Artist Collective. Karen Garcia was the director. I met her as support local artists, right? Being part of the Self-Made Designs has exposed me to so many artists in Boston in a short amount of time. Because at first, like, I was living in New York for 6 years. Whoa. I'm from here. I was DJing nonstop, moved to New York for college, then came back. The game changed. Different. People, all the little kids grew up, all that shit, and it's like, okay, there's a big kind of boom of artists. So basically, I came back, and I was like, you know what, fuck it. I need somewhere where I can create freely. Did my research. There ain't shit in Boston. Somehow, some way, I fell upon this website called Self-Made Designs. Looked into it, but there was, like, their website at that time was very basic, general, not real solid on who to contact or what to do. Then I went to some house party after doing a Good Life.
Okay.
I went to a house party, yep. And then my boy now, but at the time he was a stranger, had a shirt on that said 1 gig and Self-Made Designs on the back.
1 gig?
Yes.
You know niggas from 1 gig?
I know Ferg.
How long have I been talking about fucking
Ferg
1 gig?
is a Haitian
I don't
man.
know anybody from 1
Ferg
gig.
But you're a fan of it.
Yes, I love
you have been
1 gig
referencing
steak shop downtown Boston.
Yo,
they
yes.
expanded.
I used to work.
They got a whole
new
storefront.
Yeah, I used
Beautiful.
to. Bro, I seen the whole thing because I used to. I used to go down there, and they was in the basement.
Yep.
And I didn't work
that
there
shit
yet.
was fire.
I didn't work near there yet.
Yeah.
And then I worked at the T-Mobile down the street.
Yeah.
And then I started always going there. Know what I mean? I copped a couple things from there. And then they moved that shit in the front, and I'm like, yo, I always wanted to do a video there. I always wanted to get grills.
My first mixtape.
I need to go back there.
Not my first mixtape.
I'm going back now. Yo, shout out 1 gig. Shout out 1 gig, bro. Them niggas is doing something. That guy, that older guy,
Ferg.
he's a fire person. Why is he into that?
He's Basquiat's cousin. Yeah. You're walking around royalty and you don't even know.
I need to go back there. Because I went there and I'm like, bro, I fucking love this.
I love
how much have I been talking about shooting a video at 1 gig? I like at least a couple years now. At least a year.
Forever grateful.
That's why. Yeah, you know what I'm sitting over here quiet.
That's crazy.
Listen, when you brought up 1 gig, I'm like, oh shit. This nigga has literally been plotting.
I love 1 gig. I love them, bro.
I wanna should have seen that 1 gig. I wanna should have seen that 1 gig.
Bro, I love them.
I had a whole mixtape release party there. Ferg held it down for me. Ferg is my people.
If you could connect him,
if you could connect me, bro, I would cry.
Just go visit the man.
I know, and
he's been playing it.
They were so cool, bro. That's why I was planning to go back. I've always been planning to go back, but then COVID and mad shit, like, but like, if it wasn't for COVID, I would have been all up in 1 gig. Videos and everything, man. We just had to assume the same positions, like, yeah.
What was that talking about? That's talking about something.
We was talking about, I know we were talking about vicious society, but what phase in that conversation we were?
You asked me like a whole nother question.
Yeah, there was something else we was talking about. You was saying you was gonna talk, and then you was like,
I got to pee.
If I got, you was like, if I gotta have something to say, but if we're gonna wrap it up, and he was like, we gotta wrap it up.
Yeah. So I'm on a new challenge where I want to drop a song every month. I was gonna start next year, but I kind of already started last month. This month is gonna be that consistency mark. If I drop another song this month, which is about to happen.
Oh yeah, so you should wait and show us.
Yeah.
Can I hear it?
You wanna hear it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not like they could take the song down. It's not released, right?
It's about to be released, so if anything, no, I don't have that much like ammo behind me as far as copyright.
Jen, if you flag my video, I'm telling my mama.
I don't know when you plan.
I'm gonna tell Auntie. So I'm gonna tell Auntie.
We plan on releasing Black Friday.
Okay.
It literally looks like your booty is in his face.
Oh God. So this is the song that I'm dropping this month. It's R&B vibes, but it's fire. Promise.
See, I love that. That's fire.
We're getting
That's the type of
exclusive
energy I bring. Like when I know my shit's fire, you know your shit's fire.
Enough for me. That'll be enough for me. Please don't want me, baby, now.
mixing is fucking stupid.
Fresh from DE.
That'll be enough for
Hey, this the nigga you was talking about that
Please don't call me baby now.
Leo.
Your show is over, take a
I heard of Leo, bro.
Ooh, baby, yeah, you know you drive me crazy. Ooh, baby, yeah, you know you drive me crazy. Ooh, baby, yeah, you know you drive me crazy. Know you drive me crazy. Know you drive me crazy. Ooh, baby, yeah, you know I gotta let you go. I don't wanna, but that's how I know. If love is real, if this love is real, that will be enough for me. That'll be enough for me. Please don't call me baby now. Your show is over, take a bow.
You like that? You like
That will
that?
be enough for me. That'll be
She's like
enough
us.
for me.
Yeah, definitely.
She's consistent and you like with the like the high level music.
You like
Your
that?
show is over, take
Quality
a bow.
and quantity.
Yes.
Like she's not putting it out unless it's like at a level that like
Unless it's
like
Apple, Chris. Like iMac,
Yes.
Chris.
Yes.
Not even like a red apple, iMac, Chris.
Wow.
That shit was just
I'm
mad.
very impressed.
That
with
shit
it.
was just hella
And-
music when you
And
playing.
I need a feature of some sort, you know?
Even when she started that, like,
Okay.
even when she started like when you started hitting the notes, I'm like, oh my god.
How do you feel about it?
I love it.
That's just
Thank
disgusting.
you.
I actually want to
If I want
ask,
to get in detail,
can you tell us about like the song and like what place you was in when you wrote that?
When I wrote that song,
I feel like the tempo, it brings me to a certain place.
I will be enough for me. So, I was fighting with my ex, who was my partner. But technically, if we're talking about society titles, it's my ex. But it's my current partner. And he has been my muse for a lot of years now. Muse?
Yeah, what is that?
Inspiration.
Okay.
So when I wrote "I Will Be Enough for Me," we were fighting, and I was getting so like obsessed with him, like, and it's crazy because how do you re-obsess with people that you already like, know? So, but as females or as anybody could relate to, like, you obsess with a person and it's like, oh, you're not answering me, oh, you're not doing this, oh, we're not talking, and then, like, you get in your head about it and it's like, oh, fuck that. So I had to like remind myself, like, Shellz, you're that bitch. First and foremost, like, stop fucking obsessing over somebody who's focused on them. That's what they should be doing. Focus on yourself. And in focusing myself, like, you're a songwriter. You make music. You like to do this. You like to do that. Do those things instead of fucking trying to wait for a response. So basically, I was in this studio again, right here. And my friend, she came in and I was like, oh, I'm just having a writing session with myself. And I listened to some beats and then I was like, I will be enough for me. That'll be enough for me. Please don't call me. Because, like, in that empowering feeling, when you get over that obsessive nature and you're like, fuck that person, like, they can't control my emotions anymore. You're kind of like, after that moment, you're like, don't come back though. Don't come back and call me baby and be all sweet because I'm going to melt and still fall in love with you. But even in a relationship, even whatever, it doesn't matter if you're ending it or not. There's times where you need to stand up for yourself and be like, wait, you're treating me bad and I need to let you know.
Yes.
All the time.
Definitely.
But in the song, I talk about myself too. Like, I had issues and I'm growing up. Like, I'm not innocent either. So I think I write songs about love. Like, majority wise, I do write songs about having fun.
You write amazing songs about love.
Thank you so much.
Like, you capture you capture emotion. And let me not say emotion.
Yeah, I definitely like that.
Cause that's vague.
No, I like the whole thing.
You capture like emotional like turmoil in any capacity.
Feeling.
In any capacity. I feel like it's like a duality of like two polar feelings like pulling each other in like two different directions. Yeah. Like you capture like that.
Thank you.
Amazing. Like
Nah, I know exactly what he's talking about.
How do you feel about it?
I'm about to say, I know exactly what he's talking about because my, like, Alright, so like what your topic of the song is about and how it makes you feel. My last project is basically that. Like it's titled "I Was Hurt Now I'm Back," and I literally was just feeling like my project. Like literally, it was just like the feeling that I'm trying to give up with. Like I was feeling that. I'm like, yo, that's why I was like, yo, you're nasty. Like I know exactly what you're trying to get across, and you get it across like a million times. Like, or you overwhelmed with like it's like you get overwhelmed with the thing.
It's so accurate.
It's on T. You know what I mean? Like it's really you. God has definitely blessed you.
Thank you.
No bullshit.
Thank you. I just want to like change the perspective in relationships because at the end of the day, one way or another, every human being is gonna have to deal with love or falling in love or some sort of something. So when it came to like enough, it's like even if you want to be giving yourself self-love or focusing on yourself, that doesn't mean that you're not in love with this person. Like it's okay to acknowledge that you're in love with this person, but while you're in love with this person, you need to be in love with yourself. You need to be enough for yourself. If this person was to, God forbid, disappear off the face of the earth tomorrow, you have to be okay to move on. And regardless if you're okay or not, life is gonna go on.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like, oh baby, you know you drive me crazy. Like I'm not denying that. I'm not trying to make music that says fuck niggas. I'm never like, not to say that I'm not gonna call a nigga out or dudes out on some shit, but we need you regardless. Like period, we need you regardless. So I'm not gonna act like men are obsolete or men are only good for a certain type of thing like money or certain shit. That shit is trendy, but I'm here for a long time.
Yeah, no.
I'm here for a long time.
That's facts.
I'm not here for no little I want him to swipe
She's
for me.
here for a good time and a long time.
And a long time.
As you get older, that's what it comes to. I'm here for a long time.
I'm here for a long
good
time.
Just kind of.
I could take care of me. I got my weed. I got my own cards to swipe that I pay for that I'm in debt for. I'm not gonna go ask some other dude to go in debt for me. And I feel like that type of music is destructive, not just to the ears that are listening to it, but to the quality of music that we have been releasing as black people in this country.
Yes.
I love Cardi B. I love City Girls. I love it and respect them for doing what they choose to do.
Okay.
But in my own respect and in my own morality, that is not the message that I want to spread. Like I said, my mission is to spread love.
You might relate to it once in a while and be like, City Girls.
No, I feel like it's a part of the female human experience.
Yeah, it's a part of the culture.
It's a part of the
There are women like that.
Yeah, it's a part
and
of
because I'm not one of those women, I can't preach that.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna act like I don't like nice things or I don't like to be spoiled.
So they're basically like highlighting one part that you might relate to once in a while, but that's not what the shit you're trying to push.
You understand?
Now you understand it. You know what I mean? Like they're highlighting one thing.
It's
fun
too.
Yeah. And it's fun and like I mean they're highlighting like one lifestyle or like one like chapter of like women or like how they might think or like the certain level of think. You know what I mean? Like I definitely understand.
Yeah, it's
like and they're not trying to like I definitely understand.
It's one thing to enjoy the music, and then there's another thing to this is my lifestyle.
Yeah, that's
like,
different.
Act Up, that shit is fire. I enjoy it when I hear it. But is the content of that song me? No.
Yeah.
There's a difference between entertainment and
Act Up. You could get smacked up.
I'm
I'm not here to go looking for who's acting up to smack them up. Like, I'm not, that's not me. But do I like it?
No. Nigga act up with me, I'll definitely smack it, nigga.
Nah, nigga, I'm too old now.
I don't bother nobody, but
But it's like, real ass bitch give a fuck about a nigga. That's a lie. Sorry, that's a lie.
Nah, cause she's referring. She's not talking about the niggas she likes. She's talking about the niggas in her DMs.
How do you know?
No, I'm saying like I feel like that's how girls be thinking. Like they be like, oh yeah, I don't give a fuck about niggas. I only care about one nigga. Yeah. But I don't give a fuck about niggas. They only want to highlight them not giving a fuck about the other dude. Know what I mean? Like them basically how they look at other people.
But she said a nigga, not niggas.
I
don't give a fuck about niggas. She said I don't give a fuck about a nigga, aka she only cares about one thing, which is money.
Nah, you know what it is? I feel like a lot of this music is a defense mechanism.
I guess. It's
that or
you know what somebody told me?
A powerful
I don't smoke frontals, so if you could wrap the tip with papers so I can smoke with y'all, that'd be amazing.
The tip? Just the tip?
Just the tip.
That's what you said.
That's it. Nah, man, Like at the end of the day, somebody told me that this is the generation of cat rap.
I'm dumb late.
Cat rap.
At that whole.
Oh.
Because y'all already done moved off of it, and then you're gonna see on the camera. I'm like.
That's what who said. Where?
I'm like the tip.
Like the tip, as in like where you hit it or where you burn it.
Where you hit it. From my mouth.
She just doesn't like the taste of the fondue.
No,
you just don't want
fondue
to
leaf will give me an irritation.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh.
And black lip.
I'm about to say, because my shits have turned from pink to brown in like
That's
4 years.
Bastards!
I'm dead.
All of us had to take a tea break.
Okay. Nah, but yeah. Yeah.
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. I have to know something on me.
Nah,
It was the highlighter.
Yeah, for some reason I'm like, it just caught my attention. Alright. So,
What's the
can you
question?
tell us about the crooked eye feature? Like,
Crooked Eye.
yes.
King Crooked.
It's the name of it?
Yes, it's name now.
King Crooked.
King Crook.
Hello, hi.
Yo.
Hello, brother.
We're doing a podcast interview right now.
Yeah.
I met you before.
I don't want to interrupt.
Champion
You're
game.
mad familiar.
Champion gang,
No.
roll up gang.
No.
Okay, roll it.
Shellz, love, peace.
Nice seeing you.
Keep doing you.
I'll be right out. We're wrapping it up right now.
Do your thing. Do your thing.
Alright.
That nigga
But
look
yeah,
like cake.
This is a gym. So
No, I'm
there's
just saying.
members. There's members at the gym. They show up. And then you're like, who's that?
I was like,
They're members.
Oh, it's like a membership shit?
That's like a gym?
It's a gym for artists.
Hold on, you get a membership here?
Yes.
What's the membership?
$100 a month.
And you do what?
Whatever the fuck you want to do.
Access to no.
Oh. No, I'm just saying, like, if I wanted to bring a cameraman down here and shoot a video,
It used to be like that, but niggas fucked it up.
why can't you shoot a video down here?
Now you have to have an assistant to watch what you're doing and make sure you don't fuck up the place because people were setting fires.
Niggas being too creative.
Like
What is wrong?
Yeah, fire alarms going off, smoke bombs inside.
Niggas are, all right.
To pay for the assistant?
What we're gonna
Yeah.
do is
Like
we're gonna bring a bonfire inside.
So basically, you pay $100 an hour and you have a free space.
No, $30.
No, I'm saying, I know it's all at night. So you pay $100 a month here.
Yeah, for access to the space,
To
so you
access
to
to
come
space.
do whatever you want to do.
So did you make your own studio in here?
Yes, I showed you my.
So like, and you rent out this room specifically?
I reserved this room. I didn't have to rent it.
Reserved, like, you pay
I
money to reserve
reserved,
it?
aka like this is a public.
Like she signed up, nigga, time frame.
I sent an email saying, "Hey, between 7 and 9 o'clock, I'm gonna be in this room."
No. Okay, so these.
But
so
this
the
room
studios,
is first come. This specific room is first
even
come
the
first
studio
serve.
and everything.
Yep. Even the booth and everything. If you know how to mechanically set everything up, you can use the studio at your leisure with a membership. But you need to let people know that
What you're
in this-
doing?
No, that
Oh, this room exactly.
from 7 to 9, I'm gonna be using this room, regardless if you had plans for this room or not. Because me as an artist, I used to use this room all the time before I had my own studio.
I'm saying, so you pay for your own studio?
Yes, I
already?
pay for my own studio.
Okay, that's
But when you're a member, this studio right here, you have access to it.
They got Apollo, so that's.
Yeah, that shit is guap. Cause I'm looking for an audio interface now, and that shit is guap.
Wow, so like.
Yeah.
Them shits is like 1,100. And it sucks.
900,
And it sucks that
800.
spending that kind of money on just like
But
one
you know
item.
what I'm mad? I'm mad because people take this specific studio for granted. This is the self-made design studio, and I'm not gonna lie, every single one of my records and my albums have passed through this room. Every single one of them.
Yeah, your
Even
mixing is ridiculous.
Fresh from DE is the man. Fresh, shout out to Fresh. He's in Cali now. He moved to Cali. It was the most devastating
Fuck,
thing
I
that
know
happened.
Fresh. He used to, I feel like I recorded with him. I feel like my older brother knows him.
Probably Brighton, Austin area maybe. Yeah. He's a beast. He's a beast.
But tell us about this Crooked Eye shit. King
Crooked Eye, King
yes.
Crooked.
King
Okay,
Crook.
so 2 years ago when I started my career, right? My music career, I went to South by Southwest. When I went to South by Southwest, I did a show during the day. Ignore it, it's lip gloss. I went to a show, right? It was a Friday. I was booked for 3 shows in one day. At the second show, the DJ was like, yo, I have a show going on tonight. It's pay to play, but you're so dope that I want you to hop on the set. Boom. Get there. All the people who paid to play want to go first, obviously. So there's like a politic type of situation going on with DJs. I'm a DJ, but they don't know that. You know, I'm an artist. But I used to DJ, so I know the politics of
You have the expertise.
It's not even the expertise. It's just a lot of drama that happens in the DJ booth that people don't know.
Like what?
Like, oh, I'm playing right now. No, I'm playing right now. No, I'm playing right now. Like, niggas will dead ass be in the booth like,
you're talking about like multiple DJs when they like
multiple DJs.
Okay.
Like,
yeah, no, mad niggas bring their DJs and shit.
Or if you come late and it's somebody else's set and you still want to play, niggas will be like, you want to wait. And it's like, I don't want to wait because I'm supposed to be before you. It's just a whole bunch of bullshit at the end of the day. So boom, the DJ who invited me was playing, but there was another DJ there who again was prioritizing the people who paid to play, which makes sense. However, the DJ who invited me didn't really show me that he didn't have as much control as he was trying to show. So boom, we're in fucking Austin, Texas, South by Southwest 2019.
Okay.
And I end up performing with Snoop Dogg's artist. His name was fucking like Bad Habit.
How do you perform with him? Like, what do you mean?
So he has a set. Like, you know, artists will get a 15-minute set, 30-minute set. He had a set, so he was basically gonna go on his set and introduce me as the last part of his set. That's the way Jem kind of organized things. Bad Habit was Snoop Dogg's artist.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna lie, he's not that great. Sorry.
Conversation with a Masshole. We keep it a buck.
Hey.
Anyway, Bad Habit goes on stage, has some bitch on stage with him, forgets to even bring me up. Whatever, boom. We go back to the DJ booth like, yo, I'm supposed to be the end of Bad Habit's set. The dude that was there that wasn't with the dude who invited me was like, nah, it's pay to play. It's pay to play. If you ain't paid, there's no priority for you.
Kind of, yeah.
Whatever the situation is. Boom. Crooked Eye and his crew go on. They're performing. Do a bomb-ass show to basically no crowd. There wasn't much people there. This is South by Southwest. People are everywhere.
Yeah, they're all spread out.
So it's like there's people there, but it's not like lit.
Yeah.
It's not lit. But there's people in there. It's like a strip club or whatever it is that they did a performance show that night. So Crooked Eye goes on. I'm like, yo, at this point, I don't even really realize that this is Crooked Eye from Slaughter Gang. Like, I'm thinking this is another artist who's performing for Slaughterhouse. Slaughter Gang 21
Slaughter Gang shit.
We was talking about
Can you make
21.
sure the camera is still recording?
Oh.
Just making sure to be sure.
You have 3%.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Okay, so basically, Jem goes, he introduces me to Crooked Eye. I meet Crooked Eye. We link up. He's like, yo, I'm going to keep this connection because I want a feature from him. He's a legend. Boom.
Yes.
Whatever the situation is. A few months later, Jem hits him up. VS Shellz, you doing a record with Crooked Eye. Go record the record. It's on Static Select's beat. Static Select sends us beat through Terminology sends us beats.
Shout out Terminology. I've been chilling with him.
That's my guy. He sent.
We chose at Wonka Studios.
Yep. Wonka Studios. Shout out to Bob. I love you, Bob.
Yo, Bob's a cool dude.
I love that guy.
I would have had Luke.
I'm sorry.
Either way, we get Crooked Eye. I send the song to Crooked Eye. Crooked Eye loves the song. Oh shit, my whole earring came out.
Smoothly.
2%. Anyway, so Crooked Eye hears Cry for the first time. I recorded the hook and the first verse, sent him the blank verse, sent it back, song done, Cry. He said this is a classic. This man is on films on Netflix right now. Like,
that nigga had interviews with Eminem.
Nigga, he was signed by Eminem.
He was.
Fact.
But honestly, Honestly, I'm really happy that y'all came.
I'm happy we came. I'm happy you had us.
Yeah, on the show, yeah.
I'm happy you had us.
They got me drunk right now.
Yo, I could tell Shellz got a little wavy. You could tell like it was like the third shot. I feel like when homie came in, he crashed the party. It was like, oh, that shot put niggas over. Like, okay.
I had to pee like 2 times, huh? I gotta pee again.
I would wrap up. Say your names.
Oh yeah. Shellz, let them know where they can find your music.
Listen, you need to follow me right now at Shellz with a Z. At SHELLZ WITHAZ. Is this a Z? This is a Z.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, something like that.
This is a Z. A Z like Zorro. Fuck that shit.
I did.
Legit, sign language is a Z. You kind of just.
Yo,
I'm my phone.
Yo, we had. Just listen.
Boom.
Y'all go stream her shit. New single coming soon. Enough. Enough is the name?
Enough.
It's banger. Y'all heard it. It's probably gonna be out before y'all can hear it actually.
Shout out 508 Brockton, self-made.
You already, yeah.
DS in the building.
Bow. 508 Twin Special Gang, nigga. Cop your hoodie, Shopify.